and learn a little bit more about Linda. You run with your boutique operation. You actually just focus on buyers and working with buyers, and that's a little bit unique in the marketplace. A lot of people do. A lot of real estate agents do also the listings and also buyers. So tell us a little bit more about why you focus specifically on the buyer side.
Probably the main reason why I decided to do this in this fashion is because I'm trained as an attorney, which is a different way of looking at a transaction, I think. It is more of an advocate type role, and I feel like the way the agency system has traditionally gone in Pennsylvania and in many states, that the buyer's side of the transaction is probably at the bottom as far as protections. So since I have that bent, I guess, and since I enjoy the buyer side, I decided, well, it's good to have a niche, and it's been very helpful to have that niche, and people seem to be picking up on it more. It's becoming more of a trend, particularly on the West Coast, and it's starting to move toward the East Coast. So for me, it's been a very good choice, and it's certainly something that I enjoy.
So the basics, now what is important for someone to know if they're buying a home, of why they want an exclusive agent? What do you think is important for a home buyer?
Well, I wouldn't want to say that no other agent could do a good job for a buyer, because that would not be true. And any agent in Pennsylvania can be a, quote, buyer's agent if they have an agreement with that client that they will just be their agent and they won't show them any of their listings.
Right.
So that can be done. It's just that I take it a step further, and I am an exclusive buyer agent, so I have no listings. And I think the reason why that might be better is because not only do I not have listings, I actually don't think that's the most important thing. My entire mental process, all my policies and all my procedures are all geared toward the buyer side. So I focus, I'm very critical about when we walk through a house. I'm not pushing them to buy the first house. They see that I'm critical and they start to believe me, and I'll say, I don't want you to buy on a busy road. It's not a good idea to buy on the periphery of a neighborhood where there's like retail right next door. I don't like this house because it has a damp basement. So from the very beginning, I also start them right off the bat, having them get a good lender to talk to. That's actually the first thing I do. So my whole, bent, I guess, is toward the buyer side, and I think that beyond the conflict of interest issue, I think that I just bring that kind of a